The popularity and praise for true crime series have never been higher. The genre is prospering in the present television scene, with one great entry after another launching virtually every month. This year has been a remarkable year for true crime. This video is dedicated to all true crime series lovers. Here are the top 10 true crime series of 2022. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. The Staircase. This HBO biographical show tells the true story of a crime author who was convicted of killing his wife. The name of the series is inspired by the place where the victim's body was located. The actual case was complicated by the presence of French documentarians, which is portrayed in the restricted series. The story's husband and wife are portrayed by award-winning actors Colin Firth and Toni Collette, with the former's portrayal getting particular appreciation. Despite the familiarity of the tale, the series is adept at keeping a sense of tension and mystery. While critics are admirers of the show, the original documentary and crew felt misrepresented by the narrative. Number 9. The Girl from Plainville. The true tale of Michelle Carter's texting suicide case explores her connection with Conrad Roy and the circumstances leading up to his death and later her conviction of involuntary manslaughter. This mini-series, one of many true crime programs to be published on Hulu in 2022, chronicles the tragically recent deaths of Massachusetts-based teenagers Conrad Roy and Michelle Carter. Having sent many text messages regarded as in support of Roy terminating his life, Carter was implicated when he eventually succumbed to that thought. Her involuntary manslaughter trial, which received enormous media coverage, served as the basis for a lot of true crime programming in the years that followed. Starring Elle Fanning and Chloe Sevigny, this dramatized rendition of the story is hailed for its actors' performances. Number 8. Never Seen Again. This Paramount Plus original isn't a limited or mini-series, unlike several of our other recommendations for this list. Instead, it's an anthology series that tackles a new disappearance in each episode. The show depicts the last time that a lost person was seen by their family members. Since the cases being studied aren't very well known, each chapter contains a feeling of intrigue that's hard to come across in true crime shows. The stories are authentically heartbreaking, bringing together intrigue and tragedy in a compelling way. This is one of the better docuseries, to be honest. Number 7. Gaslit. This true crime program has a political bent and was influenced by the first season of the podcast Slow Burn. Julia Roberts portrays Martha Mitchell, the wife of Attorney General Richard Nixon, who was at the center of the historic Watergate incident. Critics like the show's strong characters, and Roberts' performance in particular has been praised as nervy. Although the plot is historical, the theme of a political scandal propelled by large personalities is still relevant today. The Starz series brings to life events of the past in a way that feels modern and familiar. Number 6. Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey. The Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is a polygamous branch of Mormonism that is the subject of this Netflix documentary series. The program explores the religious group's history of sinister acts and argues that it is more appropriately classified as a cult. The credo of a prior leader, Rulon Jeffs, and his expectations on how women should behave are referenced in the title. The series includes interviews with former FLDS members and explains Warren S. Jeffs' ascent to leadership inside the organization. Hearing about the cult's torture of women firsthand is horrible, but their survivor tales are motivational. Number 5. Usakin. One of the first French original programs on Disney+, this historical drama looks at a real event from the mid-1980s amidst uprisings in Paris. 22-year-old student Malik Usakin was mistaken for a protester when police chased after and attacked him. His violent execution aroused indignation in the country and provided fuel to the already ongoing rallies. The series recreates the story, showing the circumstances leading up to it and the trial afterward as well. French critics in particular are lovers of the show. It's commended for being simultaneously educational and touching, as well as an honest picture of troubled law enforcement. Number 4. Under the Banner of Heaven. In this television series, which is based on a nonfiction book of the same name, Andrew Garfield plays Detective Jeb Pyre. It shows two detectives looking into what happened to a mother and her infant and was based on actual events. Mormonism plays a key role in the tale as the series wrestles with spirituality in interesting ways. While a police officer who was involved in the actual case called the show work of fiction, many viewers have taken issue with the show's negative portrayal of Mormons. Nevertheless, critics praise the acting performances and themes of personal faith. Number 3. The Dropout. This true story is so ludicrous, it couldn't have been made up. Based on a podcast of the same name, the show chronicles the rise and downfall of Theranos founder, Elizabeth Holmes. Full of drama and occasionally mixing dark comedy, it's entertaining even for the many of us who were previously familiar with the subject. Critics largely responded warmly to the series, noting Amanda Seyfried's performance as one of its best qualities. In reality, the actress received an Emmy for her nuanced portrayal of the biotechnology firm founder. Seyfried's version, while not a direct copy, is superbly done. Number 2. Dahmer Monster. Netflix released not one but 2 episodes concerning Dahmer in 2022. The biographical drama series starring Evan Peters takes a more theatrical approach, showing several events from the infamous killer's life. The play is not shy of scaring its audience and illustrates exactly how disturbed Dahmer was. In the first 4 weeks after its debut, it attracted 865 million or more viewing hours, shattering previous records. The plot isn't chronological, which works well considering many of us know how it ends. Initially scheduled as a limited series, it was revived as an anthology, so true crime aficionados can look forward to future seasons. Number 1. Blackbird. Based on James Keen's autobiographical novel, this Apple TV original presents a story so dramatic, we're amazed it's not fiction. It follows Keen, played by Taron Egerton, as he tries to extract a confession from fellow inmate Larry Hall on behalf of the FBI. Upon the show's premiere, it gained widespread praise and a 97% approval rating from Rotten Tomatoes. Cast members Egerton and Paul Walter Hauser's performances are notably acclaimed. Scenes involving both actors are riveting, and the two display incredible on-screen chemistry. This series is of the highest caliber for a program from a less popular streaming platform. So guys, that was it for this video. What did you think about our video? Let us know in the comment section below. If you are new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching.